Let's be honest, when most people hear the word budget, they cringe a little. Because for years we've been told that budgeting means sacrifice. No lattes, no takeout, no fun, just endless spreadsheets and guilt every time you overspend. And maybe you've tried it before. You downloaded a budgeting app, created a spreadsheet, and promised yourself this would finally be the year you'd stick to it. But a few months later, you're right back where you started, frustrated, tired of tracking even every dollar, and wondering, what's the point? Here's the thing, that kind of budgeting might help you track your expenses, but it does almost nothing to actually build wealth. It keeps you focused on cutting costs instead of creating opportunity. You can't outsave your way to financial freedom if your system doesn't create momentum. And that's why so many smart, hardworking Canadians say things like, I make decent money, but still, I don't feel ahead. Because the truth is, you don't need to work harder or earn more to build wealth. You need a smarter system. A real budget isn't about restrictions. It's about direction. It's a plan that gives every dollar a job and makes sure your spending matches your goals. So today I'm going to share the 5-step budget system. I teach my clients a practical, proven structure that not only helps you manage your money, but actually grows your wealth over time. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm the founder of Boss Budget Labs. If you've ever felt like your budget isn't working, that you're tracking your numbers but not actually making progress, this video is for you. Because here's what I've learned after years of working with individuals and families. Most people don't have a spending problem. They have a structure problem. They're earning well, paying their bills, even saving a little, but without a clear framework, money feels scattered and progress feels slow. That's where the step 5 budget system comes in. It's not about deprivation or cutting back to the bone. It's about designing a financial system that works for you, one that builds confidence, reduces stress, and puts your money to work every single month. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-world money advice. Now, let's break down exactly how this system works and how to make it fit your life. Step 1, redefine what budget actually means. Before we talk about numbers, we need to talk about mindset. Most people think a budget is just a list of restrictions, what you can't spend on. But that's not budgeting, that's punishment. A real budget is a plan for freedom. It's a tool that helps you spend on what truly matters and eliminate what doesn't. Think of your budget as a permission slip. It tells your money where to go so you don't have to wonder where it went. Let's take a real example. Say you spend $300 a month eating out. If those dinners are your way of connecting with friends or clients, that's money well spent, as long as it aligns with your bigger financial picture. But if it's just default spending, take out after a busy day because nothing's planned, then that's money that could have gone toward your goals. Budgeting isn't about guilt, it's about alignment. When you shift your mindset from restriction to purpose, something powerful happens. You start making decisions that move you forward instead of sideways. And that's where real wealth building begins. Step 2, identify your core financial buckets once your mindset shifts. It's time to give your money structure. Every dollar you earn needs a home and a purpose. I teach clients to use what I call the 5-bucket framework. It keeps budgeting simple, flexible, and focused on long-term wealth. Number 1, the essentials. 50% rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, insurance, transportation, childcare. Number 2, future you. 20%. RRSPs, TFSAs, emergency savings, investments, anything that grows or protects your future. 3, debt freedom. 10%. Payments toward high interest or strategic debt. Number 4, lifestyle. 15%. Dining, travel, hobbies, entertainment, personal spending. Number 5, 5%. Growth, courses, certificates, investments, or anything that builds your skills and income potential. Now, these aren't strict percentages. They're a guide. If you're paying off debt aggressively, maybe that bucket gets more now. If your housing costs are high, your essentials might take up to 60% instead of 50%. The goal is to make sure every goal or every dollar has direction. Because most Canadians don't have a saving problem, they have a leak problem. Money flows in, money flows out, and nothing sticks because there's no system in place. When you use clear buckets, you stop guessing and start growing. You're no longer reacting to your finances, you're orchestrating them into what you need to. And that structure, not income level, is what creates long-term wealth. Step 3, automate your system. Don't rely on willpower. Here's the part that changes everything. Most people build a budget on paper and stop there. But a budget that lives in a spreadsheet will never change your life because it still depends on you remembering to move the money. That's why automation is key. Automation makes good financial habits happen automatically, even on busy days. Here's how you can set it up. As soon as you get paid, set automatic transfers to your future accounts, your RSPs, TFAs, or emergency funds. Schedule automatic bill payments for your essentials, rent, insurance, phone, utilities. Move your lifestyle money into a separate spending account so you can enjoy it freely. No guilt, no math. That's not required. Think of it like this. Automation removes temptation. If your investments and savings happen before you even see that money, you're left only with what's available for your lifestyle and spending, and you'll naturally adjust to it. You don't need to check your accounts every day or fight urges to overspend because the system protects you from yourself. That's how you move from feeling reactive to feeling in control. And over time, those automatic habits and automated habits create real financial momentum, the kind that builds wealth quietly in the background. And step 4, review monthly, adjust quarterly. Now that your system is running, it's time to keep it healthy. Think of your budget like your fitness routine. You can't just set it and forget it. Every month, do a 15-minute money check-in. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. Number 1, did my spending match my values this month? Did I save and invest what I planned? What surprised me? And what can I adjust? Maybe you spent more on groceries because of rising prices. That's not failure, that's data. Maybe your car insurance went down, giving you an extra $50. Where should that go now? These small check-ins help you. They stay aware without obsession. Then, every quarter, zoom out. Look at your net worth, not just your spending. Are your assets growing? Is your debt shrinking? Are you moving closer to your goals? Not just surviving month to month. This quarterly review is where you course correct and celebrate progress, because wealth isn't built overnight. It's built through consistency, reflection, and refinement. So make room for joy, guilt-free. Here's the truth. Most financial advice misses. If your budget doesn't include joy, it's going to fail, because nobody can live on restriction forever. You need to build a system that includes happiness on purpose. That's why I teach clients to intentionally include a lifestyle bucket, money set aside every month for the things that make life enjoyable. Whether that's dinners with a friend, a yoga membership, a weekend getaway, or even upgrading your morning coffee. If it brings you value, it deserves a place in your plan. Because when you know that money is already accounted for, you can actually spend it guilt-free. This is what makes your system sustainable. It's not about perfection, it's about balance. You're building wealth and living your life along the way. And ironically, when you allow space for enjoyment, you're far more likely to stick it to the plan long term. Because financial freedom isn't about having more money, it's about having more control and less stress over the money you already have. Let's pull this all together. The Step 5 budget system works because it blends structure, automation, and intention without forcing you to live on a spreadsheet. Step 1, redefine budgeting as direction, not deprivation. Step 2, organize your money into buckets that reflect your values and goals. Step 3, automate everything because systems beat willpower. And step 4, review monthly and quarterly so you stay in control. Step 5, build in joy because a budget that ignores happiness won't last. This isn't about being perfect or tracking every penny. It's about designing a financial flow that keeps you in charge of your future. With this structure in place, you'll stop asking, "Where did all my money go?" and start saying, "I know exactly where it's going and why." Because once you understand how to make your budget work for you, wealth becomes a byproduct of consistency, Here's the truth. You can't build wealth if you're constantly reacting to your money. Real financial power comes from having a system that works quietly in the background, one that grows with you, supports your goals, and gives you confidence with every decision. And the best part, it's not complicated. When you align your spending with your values, automate your wealth, building habits, and give every dollar a purpose, you create a financial life that feels effortless and intentional. So if you're ready to stop guessing, stop tracking for the sake of tracking, and finally build a budget that helps you grow real wealth, book a free call with my team using the link in the description below, because financial confidence doesn't come from luck or willpower. It comes from clarity, structure, and consistency. And when you have that system in place, you're not just managing money, you're building wealth on purpose.